Off the top tonight, a group of Christian churches have formed a coalition to refute some of the ideas being pushed by Ottawa Impact.
News 8's Amanda Porter talked with several members of the coalition about why they're pushing back. All new tonight. Amanda?
The Ottawa Coalition of Unifying Congregations tells me they are speaking up for justice and for marginalized communities and wants it to be known that not all Christians in Ottawa County have the same ideas as Ottawa Impact.
We need to do something, and we need to be a different voice from the one that we are hearing scream so loudly.
8 churches in Holland and Grand Haven have formed the Ottawa Coalition of Unifying Congregations. Their goal, to push back
against Ottawa Impact, who says that their foundation is in a Christian nation, to say that we think differently, and there are a lot of voices in Ottawa County who think differently.
And its members who have taken control of the county commission. The First Presbyterian Church in Holland is a part of the coalition. Pastor Kathy Hoop refers to the Bible and its prophets and explaining their reasons for pushing back.
They called the people to be people of justice, to be people of compassion, and that it was their role to care for those who might be on the margins, who might be forgotten, who might be discriminated against. That is the call of the church, and so we believe that very much to be.
The coalition was organized by Reverend Dr. Jared Kramer, rector of St. John's Episcopal Church. A joint letter was created specifying the coalition's direction.
Our first concern is the harm being done by the county commission right now, and wanting to stand up and say, no, this is not okay. We are against this. The secondary reason, though, is to be clear that these Ottawa Impact commissioners, those who support them, do not represent the uniform voice of Christianity in Ottawa County.
The coalition focuses on faith paired with politics and supports marginalized groups.
So this week we are in between the Juneteenth Festival last Saturday and the Pride Festival this coming Saturday. And we, as congregations in Ottawa County, believe that those kinds of festivals represent Ottawa County, a place where we think all people belong.
They are speaking out against the controversial actions of Ottawa Impact, like getting rid of the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Department, trying to remove the health officer, and more. News 8 reached out to several members of Ottawa Impact for comment, but have not yet received a response. Coalition members say they want to start positive dialogue and to encourage others to join in their fight.
And those of us who have known privilege all our lives maybe will wake up a little bit and realize the importance of stepping up and speaking out.
The Ottawa Coalition of Unifying Congregations will have a forum discussion the night of August 17th from 6 to 7:30 at Central Park Place in Grand Haven.